To the beloved mentors of Refugee Film School, thank you for listening to that voice that called you to join us and be there for one of these amazing students. When you hear a voice no one else can hear, but it's clear and loud, ringing in your ear, and you finally know what it's time to do, that's your true calling, calling you. Your true calling is calling you. Thank you so much for answering that call, for Ali, for Kojesta, for Farhan, for Omid, for all of these beautiful students whose lives you are changing. I love that line. In life, you don't usually get to see the difference that you make, but in Refugee Film School, you do. You guys are now part of our founding member group. And what that means is that we want your input. We want you to let us know how we can be helpful, what help you need, anything like that. One thing we might do is set up a Facebook group for the mentors and other founding members. We're having a concert this weekend on Saturday night, 7 Central Time, and it'll be a time you can come and hang out with your student, and we'll introduce you together, or we'll have the student introduce their mentors. So if you can come, that would be really great. We'll also have another one in a month as we gear up to our anniversary. I want to tell you one challenge that we're having, and it's that we're just not able to get the students enough work. And I know that some of you have offered to pay your students, and you're waiting for a way to do it and a procedure. And I just got to tell you, we're a bunch of adults trying to do this thing for the students, and procedures happen slowly. So here's what I would suggest. If you would like to hire your student to do something, please do hire them to do something. And one thing that would be even better is if they could start apprenticing with you for a task that you need done a lot, or that they could do more of. For example, see them as an apprentice. I know that the job of loading up Hootsuite for Robin Thompson is something that Omid could probably learn how to do, and he could be the person that does that. They can do all kinds of things related to technology and social media. So if you can see a way that they could train to do something and be your assistant, your apprentice, so they could learn some of what you know, that would be even better. If you want to do this in a really organized way and write down your expectations and all of that, we have a big form for that our beloved Don Akers made, because he is a business guy. And I'm the gal that says, just hire him and send it to PayPal. We know you're going to send it, and the money's going to go straight to the student. Now, as far as tipping, that's an awkward thing about tipping. You can do what you want. I personally would rather them get hired for more jobs and be able to make income for their parents than have just the awkwardness of tipping. How much do you tip? How much is that worth? Tipping is something they don't really do in Malaysia, so it's not a natural thing for them. And we don't have to compare who tips the most and anything like that. Just give them more jobs, because they are so happy to have the jobs, and they're probably undercharging you for their hours anyway. Pay them for an extra hour or something like that. That's my suggestion. So we want you to have the choice to do what you want to do. If you want to just hire them and pay them, go for it. You've got the PayPal link. If you want to write things down and follow the form that Dawn gave, you can do that. It gave some ideas, and it also assured you no one is taking any money from any money that comes into Refugee Film School. We're working on our 501c3, and everything is going to the students. Everything that we get is either going to the students or going to computer repairs. Or going for software. Those are the only things we pay for. No one else is having money from there. Oh, Mr. Sashil, their teacher. But we can't even pay him right now, so he is volunteering. Yeah, we're also asking, Do you have any ideas of how we could get jobs consistently for the students? We're trying to do a membership, and so at the concert this week, we'll be asking for founding members who'd be willing to pay $27 a month, less than $1 a day on a regular basis for the students. So if that's something you can do, we would love to have you do that. If you'd rather have the student do jobs for you, or if you can do both, whatever you can do, it's all going to the students and it's all helping the students as we build this 501c3 and get a business that they can run, a social enterprise run by refugees in Malaysia that we sponsor from here. So that's the intention, and we appreciate everything you're doing. When I look at the best things about Refugee Film School, it's the students and the mentors and the volunteers. Other things can be a struggle, but these things, the students, the mentors, and the volunteers, are the richest part. You have enriched the students' lives and mine, and I'm so grateful. And may the good you do return to you tenfold, tenfold. You are very important to us, so any ideas you have that would help, we are all in to hear about them. Thank you so much.